a lot of the boats you all showed that you design have lug rigs, split
Yeah.
rigs, usually yawls. I'm curious of you all's perspective on when those started becoming more prevalent in small boat designs and why.
I tried all sorts of rigs, but it struck me one day that I had been using the balanced lug more than any of the other rigs, and it was an unconscious choice. The centre of area of the sail, depending upon the proportion of the sail, does not move forward or aft much during reefing. You know the rig's going to come down, will always come down. Just simplicity and the fact that, as we see it these days, it's the result of hundreds of years of evolution.
I, like Ross, have been through just about every possible way of hanging a sheet of sailcloth up there. And some worked well, some didn't. Some worked better than others. And I've ended up using the balanced lug sail a lot. Now, it's one of the most tunable of small boat rigs. There are an infinite number of adjustments available. You can use those to alter the centre of effort even. They, like you said, they reef quick. They are easy to set up. They have no standing rigging around them. So combine that with the a mizzen. The boats can be made to self-steer on quite a wide range of courses relative to the wind. If the sail is of the right proportion, sheeten the mizzen and the boat will just sit head to wind, which if things are starting to get a bit bouncy, you can actually make the boat stop and you can sit and just say, hey, let's just have a think about this.
I just think it's the safest rig. So I've drawn sprit rigs, a couple dories with nice spritzels. But I find I don't sell many because I keep telling people get the lug. Because at the end of the day, I know that if they get out there and they get into a tricky situation, as long as they have things rigged properly, and that's the key, there's 3 strings. There's the halyard to get it up. There's the downhaul to get the tension along the luff. And then there's a main sheet. And as long as they point her into the wind and let that halyard go, all of a sudden they're nearly capsizing. It's 25 knots. The kids are crying and everybody's kind of stressed out. And all of a sudden everything calms down because in about 10 seconds, the sail's down in the boat and you're level and flat and everybody can calm down and relax for a minute. And if you've got that mizzen, you can stay heave to into the wind. If you don't have the mizzen, you can lie a hull and just kind of bob along and kind of get your bearings and make a bit of a plan. And that will probably be to reef the sail and get it back up and get back to safety. And that all happens so easily and quickly as well with a lug rig.